Good morning, everybody. It's Fun Friday, and Jimmy Dag is here to share our stats. Oh my gosh, our stats. Okay, so let me rearrange things, Jimmy.
Okay, you can take me out so you make it bigger.
Okay. Come on, mouse. Jimmy, you and I have so much fun with technology, right?
Yep.
Oh, come on. Hide you. Hide Fun Friday. Hide the stats. And there we go. Okay. Well, we have 22 days of inventory, which is absolutely fabulous. And we have listed 113 single-family homes yesterday, and 47 of them were $450,000 or under, which is fantastic. I'm still sticking with 450. I know that we're looking around 465, but I'm sticking with 450 until the end of the month. Just so you know, we're selling $4 million homes per day. We're getting up pretty much close to 4.5. So we're going to probably pick up speed here the next several weeks. So I think we're going to maybe get up to the 5-figure. Who knows? We'll see. That's my prediction. Anyway, the investors are still buying 45 homes a day, those non-owner occupieds. And I have to tell you, that is such a fantastic farm that you could have. You can go into Remine and get the people, the mom and pops. There's I think Tom Ferry said 80% of the, let's say we sold 7 million homes last year. That's unbelievable. And in the United States, 20% of the market is non-owner occupied, which is a huge market. So if you go into Remine in your MLS and you can pull out the non-owner occupied owners, and you can call them up. You can use your title company to get phone numbers, and you can call them up. You can send them a letter, but they're like bottom line, right to the point. I think it's just a great untapped market that many of our realtors don't realize that they could tap into, because those people that buy 1 or 2 or 3 homes, those are not the institutional buyers. So and they don't know maybe what the equity they have, that maybe they could refinance and take some money out of the 1 or 2 that they own and buy a 3rd one. Anyway, lots of opportunities for everybody. I'm just jazzed. We listed 163 properties yesterday. I'm beside myself on that one. Because that means, and Jimmy, you can hear, I'm going to bring you up to, that means that people are not afraid to list their homes, right? I mean, that means that they think that they can find a home to buy, right?
Or that they think that the price appreciation is going to stop, one or the other.
Yeah. Well, Tom Ferry said today that there's 1.5 million homes in the United States under construction. Wow. That's an amazing number. He said he said it hasn't been that high since 2004 and 5. So that's good news, because we have so much backlog of buyers sitting there as sellers with all that equity in their homes, and they want to buy. So, that's why I'm jazzed. There's 22 days of inventory. Hopefully we're going up in the number. What do you think?
I think it may be an anomaly. We'll just have to, I think when we look at it daily, it's more beneficial to look at it maybe every 2 weeks and just look at a trend every 2 weeks, because daily there's a big fluctuation. But if we looked at it the 15th and the 30th, or the 5th and the 20th or something like that, it might be more of a even graph.
Yeah.
There's not as much volatility.
Yeah. That's why I like to do how many homes we're selling per day. We're selling 128. We're closing 128 homes a day. And that's a real stable market, in my opinion. Last year was more, but I think last year was the anomaly because of the pent up pandemic backlog. I think that people just didn't know what to do. And then when they felt they knew what to do, then they started really moving and buying. So we'll see, though. We'll see. You just never, ever know about this market. And
that's why that's called reversion. That's called reversion to the mean. That last year was so big that it was predictable that this year would slow down a little bit and go back to what it was before a little bit. So I didn't expect more sales this year than we had last year. I think last year was going to be our record for a while.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, 50,000 plus homes were sold last year, and that is resales. And I think we figured 62,000, including the new homes. That's a
Yeah.
record.
Yeah.
And but the show the other day I showed where they're predicting 5 to 6,000 people to continue to move here, or net gain, actually a net gain of population. So I mean, people will move, but the net gain is going to be 5,500 to 6,000. That's incredible.
Yeah. It's all those numbers you had. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're in the process of updating our relocation guide, and we usually like to wait till the end of the first quarter, because that's when a lot of the companies, the analytical companies, give us the stats for the previous year. So we don't want to jump the gun on that one, but I'm so jazzed because this one is going to have, this new one is going to have links to other places, and it's just going to have so much information. It's going to be amazing. I'm really jazzed about it.
You do know today is the general membership meeting.
Is it?
And you know who's speaking is Jeremy Aguero.
Oh, really?
Yes. So when he speaks, after he speaks, he should launch all the new stuff that he waits until he has his presentation typically to really let go of all the stuff that he has. But today is he's going to, I think it's 11:30 at the Four Seasons. And if you signed up in advance, they give you your money back. If you just walk in, it costs you $35.
Are you going?
But no, I can't go. I have other things I have to get done. One of them is get that class submitted for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, my agenda is pretty full. And I know he's going to post it once he's done with it. So to sit and listen to it when I can look at the charts and dissect them, I like to look at this stuff. So
when I know he posts it, does he? He's no longer with Applied Analysis. He's gone out on his own, and so I wonder if he's going to post the video. Him speaking as well as showing the information in a PowerPoint.
It might be his partner, his old partner. But they're going to give statistics today. The other guy's, what is his, Brian? Is that the other guy's name? I forgot.
Yeah, Brian Gordon. Yes, I've known him for a long time. Yeah.
It might be him, but it's the general membership today. They're going to give us all the macro look of what's going on in Vegas and what's happening, what they expect to happen. So
does the board post that as well?
Well, as you know, we've been able to find that on the board's website. When we look at there is a button for Applied Analysis, and that's where they've been posting it. So I don't know if that'll probably get updated theirs in the next day or two. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. So anyway, we're excited about the new information, and I guess now for 11 years, the information has just been in print form, but now it's going to be an interactive PDF, and I'm happy about that. I love new stuff. Cool. Yeah. And so wanted to show. Let's see here. Now let's see. You're going to have to help me here. I think, better look on here. I think I can hide myself and show. I want to show everybody this. See how Las Vegas has grown over 100 years. And I want to make sure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So this is great. And I just wanted to share this with everybody so that you can, I'm going to show you my screen. And I always get nervous, Jimmy. So hang on to make sure it's going to work. Okay. So if I go here, I think I have to hide myself. I always get confused.
You can hide me too and make it bigger, Ewan. Can you plug me in?
Okay, so I'm going to hide, Jimmy, I'm going to hide you, otherwise they can't hear me, and I can see this.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to hide you. Let's do this. Do it this way. Okay, I'm going to go back to the screen, everybody. Okay, so this is in the review journal, and if you have a digital version, you can go and see this. It's really cool how Las Vegas has grown over 100 years. And the neat thing about it that I wanted to show everybody, Jimmy, is so when you scroll down to this map, okay, the neat thing is that it's interactive. So you can click on something and see what it was and when it was built. So I remember when I came here, there was nothing beyond, it was just dirt. And when I say nothing, just dirt at Decatur and Sahara, above going up Sahara. There was nothing. There's just dirt. And there was a gravel road, but that was it. But I think that, this might be something to share with people. Like this here's something that was built in 1990 and 1940, and you can make this bigger. But you can have a lot of fun with this. And I just thought that people might want to see that. You can make it bigger. So this, whatever it is, was built it's the Martin Luther King Boulevard, Las Vegas. And it doesn't say what it is. Now that's interesting. But it tells you where it is. Huh. But it doesn't say what. Pardon me? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's just really, to me, interesting. And then if you go down through the article, it talks about, here's a slideshow, which is really cool. That's what I'm talking about was, look at that. Unbelievable. And it's just really interesting. And so when you are talking to people, or you need things to talk about, right? And these are fun facts that you can share with people that you're talking, people that are moving here, and you can share this page with them. I just think it's extremely interesting. And it shows you the single family homes, how they look way back here in shows you 1940, and then how sales went up 150,000 up here, and then how things are moving forward. Just really cool. And then it has more pictures and how it says a very sleepy town. I don't know about that, but this fellow says that we're not very friendly, but I take issue with that. I think he's wrong. And then here's the more and more, after growing fast for decades, Clark County's population is now expected to grow by 1 million people by 2060. And that's huge. It's huge. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with everybody on Fun Friday. Just some really interesting things that you can go and check out. And of course, the pictures here are amazing, just amazing. And Sun City, started building back in early 1990s. And of course it was, let me bring Jimmy back here. So I was just saying Sun City, Sun City was like at the edge, right? And I can just remember how things started to develop. You were here, of course. You remember.
I was. And Sun City grew really fast. That was a very successful launch.
It grew fast, and it also people just started gravitating toward it. It was another reason to move to Vegas, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I found a fun little thing. Now you tell me if maybe I don't get out much, but I found this really neat place called the Lion Habitat. Did you know we have a lion habitat here? You did.
Over behind the M Hotel?
Yeah. And what really here, so I want to show a little video. This is really cool.
Good boy. There you go, good boy. So while we're open to the public, we have handlers standing here giving treats to the lions so people can get a little bit closer look to the cats on facility here. We do standing demonstrations for when we're doing educational things on school field trips because the lions can reach almost 8 feet in height. It also gives you an opportunity to see his nails here and see just how tall he gets. So this is Blackjack. He's one of our 5-year-old male lions here at the facility. This is kind of to demonstrate just how close you're going to be next to our lions. You're roughly 5 feet away from all the cages, which is why we have to warn you, you can accidentally get peed on if you're not paying attention. This is MG. She's the female lion that we rescued from the Las Vegas Zoo. When she arrived at our facility, giraffes. Currently he stands 10 feet in height and he is 8 months old. One of the things we offer guests here at the Lion Habitat Ranch is the opportunity to do a hand feeding with our giraffe. So, we have one of our handlers, his name is Michael, who'll be doing a demonstration with one of our guests here to do a hand feeding. What we do is we have 3 pieces of romaine lettuce. We offer the guests the ability to hold one of the pieces of romaine lettuce while hand feeding the giraffe. Good boy, Ozzie. So when we give guest instructions, we make sure they hold onto the end of the lettuce good and tight while he's able to reach out and take it gently from your hand. While he's eating, we let you go ahead and pet him very gently underneath his chin. Since Ozzie is new to the facility, he is getting used to and acclimated here at the facility. We have a new enclosure for him that we're currently under construction, but right now we're getting him acclimated here to our facility. So he's here in our nice and cozy barn that's heated to 80 degrees for him during the winter while he's in the enclosure. So one of the big questions here at the Lion Habitat Ranch is how expensive it is to feed our lions. So we made a really cute fun fact sheet for everybody to know. It costs about $27.75 a day to feed one of our male lions. We do $22 a day to feed one of our female lions. Our male lions eat between 10 and 15 pounds of meat a day, and the girls are eating between 10 and 12 pounds of meat a day. We do treats with our lions, which are steaks. We do shank bones with our lions. The end result is about $20,000, a little over $20,000 a month to feed all of our lions. The Lion Habitat Ranch recently is now non-profit facility, so any funds we raise for the care and things for our lions go directly back to our facility here. Chino and Belladonna are 2 of our sibling pairs. In order to have a sibling pair live together, either the female has to be fixed or you have to take care of the male. You cannot castrate or neuter a male lion or his mane will fall off and it will never grow back again. So what you can do is give him a vasectomy. Thanks so much for stopping by. My name is Christina. I'm the manager here at the Lion Habitat Ranch. Hopefully we look forward to seeing you here real soon to come visit us here with Bentley and all the other lions here at our facility. See you soon. Bye.
So Jimmy, the neat thing is now you can sit in that Jeep and it looks like the lion's with you. I mean, what a great Instagram shot. What a great Facebook. I mean, it's just, this is like, this whole, I know, but this is what attracted me. I signed us up to go April 2nd because I don't know why I didn't know about this or I knew about it and it didn't resonate, but I'm a giraffe lover. I have a giraffe. John bought me a giraffe for my birthday 3 years ago. Our ceilings are 20 feet tall. This giraffe is 15 feet tall in our living room. And it was made out of a tree trunk. It's beautiful. Now, when I walked in that day, I didn't even know. It was there. You just don't, unless you just, look up. And finally on Saturday, I think he brought it on Friday. I'm like, oh my God. And he never said a word. So cute. But I love giraffes. And this giraffe, I'm going to show you one other little quick minute video, but this giraffe paints. And he's the only giraffe in Nevada. So that's another Instagram, Facebook, YouTube video that people can go and that's just so much content. Did you ever go?
Painting giraffe. Okay. No, I haven't been yet. No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. Let me hide this one. Let me bring this one up. Come on. Okay, we'll do it that way. Let me play this one. Come on. Come on, please play. I don't know why it's not playing. Darn it. This is a YouTube video and it's supposed to play.
Hi, I'm Ginny DePasso, Director of Community Outreach for the Lion Habitat Ranch, 2 streets east of the Las Vegas Strip in Henderson, Nevada. This is a place where you can safely learn about and get up close to not only our world-famous Las Vegas lions, but many other rescued animals, including ostriches, emus, and macaws. We also have the only giraffe in Nevada, Ozzie. He is a rising star and loves to have you feed him, and get this, he even knows how to paint. Behind me are all of these beautiful, beautiful paintings created by Ozzie. Let me introduce you to Keith Evans, President and Founder of the Lion Habitat Ranch in Henderson, Nevada.
Thanks, Jenny. Today we're going to meet Ozzie. He's our 2-year-old male reticulated giraffe. He's the only giraffe in the state of Nevada. He's a big benefit for the educational tools we use here for all the school kids that come and visit him. And as part of our environmental enrichment program, we've taught him how to paint on canvas. He loves painting on canvas because he gets his rewards afterwards.
Isn't that amazing? A painting giraffe. All of you watching this, whether you're a local, tourist, educator, or camp director, come on down. Bring your group to see Ozzie and the rest of the animals that live here. The Lion Habitat Ranch is a 501c3 nonprofit, and your support is always appreciated. Everyone come down to this great place. Thank you.
So there you go. And I signed us up to go Saturday, April 2nd, and I'm really excited about that. I fell in love with giraffes when I was in my 20s, and I was working. Well, I was self-employed, but I was installing a lumber inventory system for a Fortune 500 company. Anyway, they always had the Wall Street Journal lying around, so I opened up the Wall Street Journal, and so when I opened it up, like this, there was a picture here of a giraffe. And there was leaves down here, and the head of the giraffe was up here. Now, bear in mind, I was teaching positive thinking at the same time. And what it said is, the sky is not the limit. And I adopted that as my mantra. The sky is not the limit. And I felt that the giraffe was the icon for my mantra. So I have more giraffes in my house than you can count. And for years, seriously, and for years, I mean, every time I had a birthday or Christmas or any event, people would bring me a giraffe. I mean, I have giraffe earrings, I have giraffe scarves, I have ceramic giraffes. Now I have a 15-foot wooden giraffe. I am really a giraffe lover. And at Bloomingdale's, I was there teaching AT&T, teaching their salespeople how to sell, of all things. But anyway, I went to Bloomingdale's, and there was this beautiful picture that's in my office at home of a giraffe. So I may do a tour of my house one day and show everybody all my giraffes. But I'm so excited to get my picture taken with Ozzie. And I might even make, I was thinking, I think I might just get somebody to make a painting out of it. I love giraffes so much. And it has been such a part of it. It's an icon for positive thinking. The sky is not the limit. I don't know. I'm corny, but that's just how I feel about it. And I'm going to, I figured out, I don't like to post YouTube videos in the blog section of our website, because then people end up on YouTube. However, because of this platform, Be Live, I just showed you that video, but it didn't go back to YouTube because I did it on this platform. So I'm going to do that video by itself on the platform and then put it in our blog. Anyway, so exciting stuff. I just love Las Vegas, and I can't believe I think I did see it one time, but it just didn't resonate that it would be someplace I wanted to go. And then I found out that one of the lions there was the MGM Metro lion that was in the movies. Remember the lion that used to roar?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
His name is Metro, and that's where he is. So many interesting fun facts.
Right. History.
Gosh, we live in such a great place. And then one other fun fact for today. Boring, which is a company owned by Elon Musk, is
Right.
finishing their tunnel from the convention center to the World Resorts Hotel. So, John and I go down to the Strip at least once a week for date night. And I mean, we go over that Strip, we pass the Resorts World as we go into the Wynn, and you would never know that they're building a tunnel. How did they do that?
Well, it's underground, obviously.
Yeah.
Can you ride the people mover now from the convention center?
Yeah. Well, it's the tunnel. Yes.
Right.
That opened a couple months ago, actually, from one end of the convention center to the other, which takes a half-hour walk. That the participants, the attendees, don't have to do that. So now they cut their time like down to 10, 15 minutes to go from one end of the convention center to the other. And I think this is going to be I wish Frank Burke, I don't see Frank Burke. He would tell me if I'm wrong. I think this is the first summer for it. I don't think it opened last summer, but maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, we didn't have as many conventions last summer because of the pandemic. And so now things like this are just going to bring more and more people to Las Vegas because it's going to be a much more fun experience for conventions.
I would like to just go ride it.
Yeah, I know. And they're going to do one from the Strip to the Allegiant, from one of the, is it the Bellagio? I forget which hotel, darn it. But anyway, they're going to do it from one of the hotels to the Allegiant Stadium. So
That just makes sense.
Underground.
Yeah.
And I love Elon Musk. He's a wizard.
Yeah. Well, when you look at other cities like Tokyo and some of the big cities around the world, they have subways, and we just never had one here. And this is better than a subway.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's fast. Very fast. So that's about it for today. Jimmy, what are your thoughts?
I'll hold my thoughts for another fun Friday. I'll just throw one out there. Do you know who Rafael Rivera was?
No.
Do you know where Rafael Rivera Street is?
No.
It runs parallel to the freeway.
Okay.
And when you get off the 215, you get on Rafael Rivera, and it's over there. And it's over. He was a Mexican scout. He was the first non-native to come into the Las Vegas Valley. He wasn't an American. He was a Mexican he was looking for water. And they named this big street after him. Like in 1830 or something like that, he found Las Vegas, the valley.
Wow. That's
it's just funny that we see his name all over, and I don't know who he is. I looked him up.
So when you go off of 215, which part of the north or south?
Well, when on the 215 on the southern part, there's a parallel freeway. There's a road parallel the freeway, and you get off. You either go on to Decatur or stay on Rafael Rivera. And you get off at Jones or stay on Rafael Rivera, and it runs parallel to the freeway, to the 215 on the north side of the freeway.
Wow, I think I've been on it. That's what
you probably have.
Yeah.
It would be hard for you not to been on it if you've been doing any driving at all, because it's all over. Yeah,
because we used to go down there a lot for different things. So, yeah, wow, yes, I know this. That's why I was intrigued by the 100-year history of Vegas, because there's so much. And the Mob Museum has added so many new things to it. It takes more than a day to go through the Mob Museum with all the history we have. The only historical thing about this city that I disagree with is I liked the name McCarran Airport.
Yeah. They didn't leave it up to you though, did they?
No. And just when I see that name up there, like when I was at the club today working out, and they have local news on one of the TVs they have, and they say, Harry Reid 47 degrees and Henderson 48, and it's like, it just doesn't resonate that should be the, I don't know. I better be careful.
Yeah, you'll get used to it.
Yeah, I guess. He did a lot of good things, and then, I don't know. Well, whatever. It's another subject.
Yeah, another day, not Fun Friday.
Yes. Oh, Jimmy, can you hang on? I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. And tomorrow I have a team builder from Sacramento, California, who's going to be on my show with Marketing Max, Chris Proctor. She has built a big team. She's going to go through her systems of how she builds a team. And it's going to be really interesting for those of you who are thinking of hiring one person or two people, or you have your sights on your business plan includes having a team someday, or maybe you have a team now and you want to get some pointers. But Chris is really awesome, and I'm so proud for her to be on my show tomorrow. So everybody tune in. That's 9 o'clock tomorrow. And then Jimmy, hang on, because I want to ask you a question. I love you all, and see you tomorrow, hopefully.